Hey everyone, this is Roslyn. I know it's been a couple of days since I did a video, but last night I was looking at a video that I did previously, probably about 10 months ago or so. And it was titled My Thoughts. And what I spoke about then was how difficult this journey could be. And from the time I made that video to currently, everything that I said, it kind of fulfilled itself. You know, when we start our journey with Christ, we don't always understand how difficult it would be. Before, it seemed as if I didn't struggle much, and anything that I wanted, I had. But God has called me to live by faith. And he told me this. He told me that he was calling me to live by faith. And I know everyone has to have faith, but when you are called into faith as a ministry, it takes you on a deeper level. It takes you your walk is totally different. If you look at Abraham, Abraham was the father of faith. So his walk was totally different from someone else. Let's say from I'll say Samson. You know, everyone has a different ministry. You know, you have faith pastors, you have healing ministries, not, but everything stems on faith. But when you have a faith ministry, you are truly trusting God for everything. Abraham trusted God for everything. It was nothing that Abraham did not trust God for, because that's what God was teaching him. He was teaching him that you have to trust me. And I remember when God, He asked me, "Will you still trust me when your back is against the wall?" And many times my back has been against the wall. I mean, pressed up against the wall, nowhere to go, no movement, can't go right, can't go left. Yet God always provided. It may not have been how I intended it to be, but He always did. So as we continue to walk and trust God, just know that it may not happen how you intended to happen, but know that God is always going to come through. It may not happen when, how, or where, but just know that God is always going to come through, that He will never leave you, nor will He forsake you. So I just want to say today that we have to walk by faith and not by sight. And if we continue to walk by faith and not by sight, we won't get so caught up in the things around us. And we won't get so caught up in what people say. Because I know when Abraham left his father's house, I know people were probably talking. Why is he leaving his father's house? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? When he took Ishmael, his son. I'm having a brain drain. He took his son up to the mountain when God told him to sacrifice his only child. I know when he left those people at the bottom of the mountain, he was saying, "We're going to do a sacrifice." Yet he only had the sun, the fire, and the wood. We're probably thinking, "What is he doing? Where's the sacrifice?" But God provided. He provided. We just have to trust God enough to know that He will always provide. Abraham didn't know that when he took his son, Isaac, there you go, Isaac, up to the mountain, that there would be a ram in the bush for the sacrifice. So we have to trust God enough and just don't worry about what we think or how we think is going to happen. Just trust God. Abraham trusted God enough to take Isaac up to the mountain. I trust God enough to know that everything that I'm going through, He's going to provide. So this is Rosalind, and until tomorrow, peace.